Alright, what is good, YouTube? It's the boy QDZ. We're back with some more Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra. With the new season of Gekishin Squadra officially out, I think it's finally time we talk about some things about just the game in general, the direction of the game, where it's going. Thinking of this more as, I guess, a discussion video. Not, I guess you can think of it as a rant, but in some people's eyes it could be seen as a rant, but I'm just gonna see it as a discussion video, kind of. I've been playing a little bit off screen, grinding a little bit off screen. I've already got to A rank with damage, so with me being on A rank, I'm trying to catch up with the other roles. I've been playing technical and tank. I've actually been playing a lot of Android 17 recently. I think 17 is low-key highly underrated, but anyways, let me get to the point of the video. So I just want to talk about some problems with the game, specifically 3 specific problems. Number 1 being the divine draw system. Actually, you know, I'll get into the other ones in a second. Let's just talk about number 1. We'll talk about the divine draw system. And as I'm doing this, if you guys want to let me know your thoughts, anything you have that you hate about the game, or you just wish the game would fix, just let me know down below in the comments. But let's talk about the divine draw system. Bear with me as I try to figure out where this even is. I don't even know how to find the divine draw system, but I think it's about time that this I think it's about time that the divine draws get a rework. And what I mean by that is, like, I think the divine draw system is not very interesting. I might have no, it's over here. These are the rules. These are the combos, divine draw. Is there a thing that can show me the divine draws? I guess not, bro. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna see if I can find anything with the divine draws. Alright, so I just went to Twitter and looked at see if I get a picture of the divine draws. So this is pretty much where we're sitting at. Obviously we do have the hammers as well. And I believe they replaced this one with super skill 1, I believe. The one that gives your super skill an extra damage boost. These 2 are currently not in the game. They replaced it. Well, these 4 actually. I think they got rid of medical respawn. The other one is the healing attack and cloud cover. Here it is. I think this is a more accurate one. Anyways, basically these are not very interesting. I think the divine draw that I love the most, I think these 2 actually are really interesting, but I think the rest of these are pretty much just like cancer. I know that they nerfed the amount of damage that the hammers do, but I just think the concept of the hammers is just kind of dumb. Like, even like the way you play with the hammers is that as soon as Zeno goes to the other side, both you and your teammate just go over there and risk your life to get as much chip damage on the god of destruction as you can, because you're probably just gonna die, right? And then by the time Zeno is done over there, you respawn and you can go back and you can guard your god of destruction. It's just a cancerous type of way to play, in my opinion, and I don't really like it. I just I just think it's just a little stupid. Like, and even though they nerfed the damage of it, sometimes the spawn rate of the hammers is not always the same. Sometimes it's, you know, the other squad gets the hammers and you didn't see a single hammer on your side, so the enemy team is coming to your god of destruction to hit you with the hammers, and you haven't seen a hammer the entire game. It's similar to the Cell Juniors, right? Where Cell Juniors would spawn and you wouldn't see them, but the other team would see them and they would level up from it. That's kind of where the hammers are, which is kind of why I see where he put them both in the same tier. I think these 2, I'm glad they got rid of Cell Juniors, but this one in specific I think is just really bad. I really wish, I mean, in terms of like what they could do, I haven't really thought that far about it, but it's just like, I know that they can be more creative than this. Like, divine draws I feel like are supposed to be fun, like not boring and not just like too cancerous to play around. The search trap thing, I hate it, bro. I just really don't like it at all. I hate being in the middle of a fight and then the trap just falls on top of my head and then I lose majority of my HP and then the enemy kills me. Like, there's been so many times where I'm like winning a fight and I'm getting close to killing the dude, but for some reason this thing wants to hover over us and hit me instead of the person I'm fighting, and then all my HP is gone and then I die, and that's so frustrating. So in this current season, I'm glad they got rid of this. Medical respawn I don't think was that bad. I think being able to revive your teammates is really not the worst thing in the world. It's kind of interesting. It kind of forces you to play around it a little bit, use more brain power to think. You know, you killed somebody, destroy their medical respawn before they come back. The cloud covers I think are just useless. Like, imagine if you hop into a game. I hopped into a game the other day and I got both of these divine draws at the same time, both the cloud ones. I was like, dude, like this is boring. Like this is so boring. I just, no, dude. I feel like the best way they can manage divine draws is make them hover around the super attacks. I don't know if the super attack cooldown reduction is cool, but like boosting the power of the attacks is okay. Superstar, I love Superstar. I love the Team Rush Go. The Steam Buns, I feel like you can add those back. I just think that the rest of these are just, I don't know, man. I just think they need to add some more interesting things. Let me know down below what you guys think, what they should add in terms of the divine draws. Let's see, what is this? Oh, this was yeah. So like, see, the vanishing step reduction is like, who cares? I mean, you can literally make that as part of your card. One of your divine cards, you can make that a vanishing step. You can get 2 vanishing steps. The enemy bomb I think is kind of pointless. I've never seen it really actually do anything. And again, cloud cover is just, it's just boring. Like everybody can see a moving cloud as soon as it pops up for the most part, so I don't see a point. And then all these I think are just kind of useless. So I think the first problem with this game is divine draw system. I think it needs an entire rework. I think they need to do something about it. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about the divine draw system. But let me move on to the second problem I have with this game. I'm gonna cut back to the game itself. All right, we're back. So my second issue with this game, I think, would just be people not understanding the rules of the game. Now, some of this could be for a different reason, which I guess is going to be my third issue, but I really think people don't understand the rules of the game. Like, I think people don't know when to defend, they don't know when to attack, especially in lower ranks, dude. Like, if you ask me which rank is hell, I'm going to say it's C rank. C rank going into B rank, and of course D rank and E rank. Obviously E rank and D rank, that's self, you know, but if you get past E rank and you get past D rank, by the time you get to C rank, you should at least know the rules of the game, dude. I'm not in C rank by choice. I'm in C rank because rank reset and I'm back to at the bottom and I gotta work my way back to the top. But I'm stuck with people who just don't know the rules of the game. I can't even count how many times it's been where as soon as Zeno goes to the other god of destruction, my teammate is charging straight in there. I don't think you understand how infuriating that is, because you would tell somebody to fall back and they would continue to fight, and then they get in a position where they're trying to run away and they're trying to ask you for help, and there's only so much you could do. Because it's like, bro, like, if you are going to run into enemy lines knowing that, one, you're not leveled up, you don't have all your abilities, and two, I'm not coming with you, why would you do that? For like the first 2.5 to 3 minutes of the game, everybody is literally just leveling up. Sometimes you get into a squabble here and there, you might kill somebody here and there early, it happens, But at the beginning of the match, level up at least to level 5 before you start doing some serious fighting. Because once you get to level 5, you have your ultimate. That's when you have really good killing potential. And that's something that I think people don't understand. They get to level 3, they go and get the Kai in the middle, and then they immediately start fighting and trying to rush to the god. I don't think that's the correct way to play. Also, another thing, people don't know when to attack the god and when to defend the god. If you see both of your teammates are dead and you see Zeno going to the other god of destruction, you better get up there and defend until the rest of your teammates come back. I don't even know how, like, that's so hard for me. Like, it can't be that hard to understand. We're playing as a team. All 4 of our god destructions are all 4 of our responsibilities. Just because we have routes means absolutely nothing. If 2 people die and you see Zeno going to that god and those people are dead, 1 or both of the other remaining people need to get over to defend unless it's genuinely a lost cause. And what I mean by a lost cause is, I mean the god itself is at like less than 1 HP type. Like, anybody can go over there and just knock it down. If you want to give it a shot to try and defend it, you can. I've seen it happen before, but the success rate of that is not often. So it just, like, it blows my mind when, like, people just choose not to defend the god of destruction. They would rather just try and get kills instead of defending the god of destruction. That is not how the game works. You can get all the kills that you want, but if you don't defend the god of destruction, you will lose every single time. That's just how it works. Another thing that's part of the rules is bosses. I personally think that the bosses system needs to be, like, toned down a little bit. I think bosses should give you benefits for your entire team, but the one thing I don't like about the boss system is the double Zeno. I think we should just get rid of that, bro, because there's been so many times where you can get Nappa all the way to 1 HP. Some random dude comes in, accidentally throws out an ultimate, accidentally throws out a Kamehameha, accidentally throws out some type of attack, and boom, you lost the boss. And that can happen 3 times in one match. It can happen twice, and then the last one comes in. And I mean, keep in mind, there's 4 bosses, right? Nappa, Ribrianne, Jocko, and then what's his name? I forgot. Martial arts dude, I forgot. Jackie Chun. God dang. So there's 4 bosses. So you have 4 opportunities to get 3 of them so that you can get triple or double Zeno. And I think the double Zeno is just kind of like, it's not good, bro. It's not good for the game, honestly, because it's pretty much as soon as double Zeno pops out, you lose most of the time. I mean, if all 4 of your team is alive and defending, then the chances of you being able to defend it are pretty high, at least until double Zeno runs out. But I think it's just, it lasts too long. Like 50 seconds of you just chilling at my god of destruction, like, we're bound to lose it. But in the state that the game is in right now, we need to focus on the bosses. If we get 3 bosses, we basically win the game 90% of the time. I've seen so many times where people do not prioritize the bosses. They'd rather go and get kills. They'd rather do leveling up. They'd rather do anything else but go get the bosses. 4 people at a boss can take out Nappa in like less than 20 seconds. Literally, that's all it takes, is 20 seconds of the entire team at the boss to take it out. Now, sometimes there is a time where the boss would be on one side and Zeno would be on the other side at your god of destruction. In that case, one person needs to stay back and make sure that nobody is trying to attack the god of destruction. And as soon as you are aware that nobody's trying to do it, then go down, help the rest of your team, and get the boss. It's really just like, in this game, you have to learn how to play both sides of the field. You have to learn how to play both sides of the field. If you can't play both sides of the field, you're not going to win. You have to be able to guard your God of Destruction. You have to be able to get the bosses. You have to be able to attack the God of Destruction when you get the chance. If you're playing technical, you are the fastest person on the field. You need to know when to go back and defend, go and attack, go and help the rest of your team. This is why I've been playing Android 17 a lot, because in my opinion, if you use Android 17 right, he's not only the fastest person on the technical role, but he's also the best at supporting his team and keeping everyone alive, so your team doesn't die so quickly and you don't get those team wipes. In my opinion, team wipe is the only thing that should have double Zeno. The bosses, no. Team wipe, yes, I understand that. But again, bosses, teams need to focus on the bosses. They need to know when to attack, when to not to attack. Sometimes it's okay to let a boss go if it really means like your team's getting bombarded. You need to fall back a little bit. That's fine. If at least 2 people are alive, one person can try their best and get the boss if it means a lot, bro. But it's just like, again, it's all situational. You have to learn to play both sides of the field. Also, remember that the Dragon Show is important. I mean, you don't want to just bum rush in there all the time, but you can try. Remember, you can heal at spawn. I mean, just again, like, these rules are basic. They've been out since the game has been out. I feel like at this time, people should know how to play the game. So my second problem with the game obviously is the rules of the game. I think people don't know how to play the rules. I'm experiencing that a lot in C rank, obviously, as I'm trying to rank up, and it's been very hard, especially when I'm playing tank, bro. Like, I can't count how many times I've been playing tank, and the damage character that's running with me, it just thinks that they're like God or something and that they can just fight 1v2 all the time, especially if you're running somebody like Trunks. I'm seeing a lot more people run Trunks this season. If you're running Trunks and you come down the same round as me and I'm playing tank, dude, you have like no HP. You need to know when to fall back, bro. Like, it's just like, I don't know. But my second problem with the game is the rules. Let's move on to the third and final issue. Obviously, there could be more issues, but I don't want to sit here and talk about it forever. Let's talk about the third issue with the game, and I think that it's bots. I think bots are a huge issue in this game. Obviously, I don't think this game has a crazy player base. This game isn't Dokkan Battle and Dragon Ball Legends where they have millions and millions and millions of downloads. This game, is only half a year old, a little bit more than a half a year old. So it's got a little bit of work to do, but I think it's going to be a successful game. As long as it takes for me to get in the game, I would rather have that than have to deal with bots. And the only reason I say that is because bots in C rank and D rank has become an issue. I would rather just play with the same people over and over and over again instead of getting bots. I think that it's just, I just can't deal with the bots, man. I don't like it. And obviously, like I said, it could be a player-based thing. I've noticed that if you play this game at like 3 or 4 in the morning, unless a new character drops, you're probably going to be running into bots. You're probably going to be having long wait times, and I don't really think it's enjoyable. I don't know about y'all, but if I hop into a game and I figure out there's bots in the game, I like immediately want to get off the game. Like, for those of you that play like Marvel Rivals, for example, there's been so many times where you hop into a quick match and you're going against bots. Like, that's an immediate turn off for me. Like, after that, I literally do not want to play the game anymore, and I will switch to something else. I don't want to play with bots. If I wanted to play with bots, I would go and play Practice versus AI, which I'm sure this game does have, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure they have, a computer battle if you want to play against the computer or with the computer. So if I wanted to play with bots, I would literally just go in here and play with this. or just, I guess, even if I can go in a quick battle, I guess I wouldn't mind playing with bots. I'm playing ranked 24/7, but I mean, I don't know. I don't want to play against bots. As long as it takes for you to find a match for me, it is what it is. Obviously, the rank system is not the best. There's times where you're matched up with AAA rank and a B rank, and everybody else on your team is C rank and below, or B rank and below. And I mean, the matchmaking in this game really needs a fix. Really, my problem is the matchmaking, because you match me with bots, or you match me with people that are way above my rank at the time, and the rest of my team don't have that same rank nor skill level. So again, I really think that this game needs a little bit of rework in terms of the ranking system and bots. But that's gonna cap it off for me, man. I just wanted to keep it kind of short and simple. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below on any issues you have with the game. I really could sit here and go on forever and ever about some of the things that are wrong with this game. I mean, we could talk about character power creep. I mean, like, useless characters. Like, I think Cell and like Android 18 are just like quite useless. Like, if I see a Cell on my team, I immediately just like, I sigh, dude. Like, I don't want to see Cell on my team. I think, you know, Frieza's pretty buns. Boo can probably be effective, but I think he's you know, Krillin is pretty buns. I haven't really seen Gohan that much. Like, some of these like the Gammas, like, bro, when's the last time you seen the Gammas in a match, bro? Like, be for real. I don't know. The capsules or whatever, I mean, you know, it's a gacha game at the end of the day. You're gonna get what you want eventually, probably not immediately, but if you keep trying, it'll work. And I think the shop is probably fairly decent right now, except for some of the skins that they're trying to sell us. Like, this Frieza skin, this is ridiculous, bro. This is like, I really hope they don't do this ever again, bro, because this is just stupid. If you wanted to make this a thing, you should just make battle damage a thing, and I think nobody would care. Because if you're really looking at it from a battlefield perspective, can you really see all these scuff marks on Frieza while you're on the battlefield? I think not, bro, and I don't think anybody really cares about it either. The only way I could see somebody buying this is they just have a plethora of gems and don't have anything else to buy. Other than that, bro, I can't see anybody buying this, and I think this is a complete ripoff. But as far as the rest of these skins, I think they're fairly cool, worth the price. I finally have 1,000 EX tokens, so I need to decide which one of these skins I want to actually get. So, but yeah, man, let me know down below in the comments what you guys think. Anything that you have that you think is wrong with the game, anything you would like to change of the game. Like I said, I can go on forever and ever and ever. I'm sure you guys can too. But nonetheless, I think Gekishin Squadra is a good game. I think it's going in the right direction. There's just a lot of fixes that the community and the game itself need to fix. So let me know down below in the comments what you guys think, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Peace.